In this video, I'm going to write a small HTML Hello World application, write a Docker file for it, create an image, and run it as a container to show you a very basic example of the whole process. So I'm creating a file called index.html. And let's say I simply have a paragraph, hello world. Okay, so this is a simple hello world HTML file. Now I'm going to write a Docker file. So first we need to give which operating system and which environment it's going to run on. So in our case, we need an Nginx server to serve this HTML file. So I'm going to get this in the following way from Nginx Alpine. So this is basically a pre-existing Docker image which is predefined in the Docker hub. Okay, so if you go to Docker hub and search for Nginx, you will see this is the official Nginx image, and these are the tags, which are basically different versions of the image. So you can use Nginx latest or whichever tag you want. In my case, I'm just simply using Nginx Alpine, which is one of the particular image. Then I'm going to copy this index.html to a location inside the image from which the server actually serves the file. I'm going to copy index.html to this location is user share nginx html. That's the location. And then I'm going to expose port 80 of the container. Okay, so that's it. That's all that is needed to write this Docker file. Now, from this Docker file, I'll create an image. So I create the image by the following command. So I'm assuming you have downloaded Docker for Mac. If not, you can simply Docker for Mac or Docker for Windows based on which operating system you're using. It's straightforward. And you have to create an account. It will ask you to create an account. So now I'm going to run this Docker file using the command docker build. Then I give a tag. Tag is basically the name for the Docker image. So I'm going to simply call it hello world, then simply a dot because I'm already inside that folder where the Docker file exists. So now it has created the image and it has tagged it. Once the image is created, I can simply run the image to create a Docker container, which is actually running our application. So now I'm going to run the image using the command docker run. Then I'm going to give port forwarding, which means I'll say that my port of my host machine, which is my computer, its port 80 is forwarded to the port 80 of the container. Okay. Then I have to give the image name. Okay, so now that it's running, I can simply go to localhost, and here I have my application running, which I can access. So this is a simple example of how to create a Docker file, create an image out of it, and then run it in Docker, and how to access your container.